Hey, traders, it's Steve from the Stock Index Trading Room. I hope this finds you well, happy, healthy, reasonably prosperous, and successful in your trading. Or if you want to be unreasonably successful, stick around. It's going to share with you some brand new stuff we've been working on for quite a while. The statement I'm going to make is we're going to show you how starting Monday, the 17th of November, we're going to start teaching our members and working on what I'm going to show you today, how we are going to look for and take advantage of true major market turns, tops and bottoms. I will let you in about 7 or 8 minutes decide if I live up to that or not. This is so new. I literally got the code to share in the room for our members to update their systems about 2 hours ago. So it was not available. I had a chart coded so I could work on this for several months. And this, again, like I said, it's brand new, and this is fun. We're having fun with this. Let's make this legal. Read this, please. And I've done my job. If you're not familiar with our works, super smart Rico bars, 8 ticks for reversal, 4 ticks for a continuation bar. Our background color drives our signaling in whatever system we're using. In this system, we're going to use two things that have tremendous decades of work and refinement into the easiest, simplest trade scenario I believe you could ever see. And like I said, we're going to start teaching in a room on Monday. Or I'm going to call it, we're going to call it a no dot Batman. And the Batman trade we're very famous for. It was the first trade we took in a room almost 8 years ago. It is a price action failure to complete market structure. Anytime you see something that doesn't do what it is meant to do, you need to pay very close attention, especially as a small account trader. Please pay very close attention. But a Batman is a market structure failure, price action driven by failure in price action. Okay. If you want more information, look at our website, secondindextradingroom.com. If you want to join us, there's a link there. If you need to, send me an email, have questions. If you have our stuff and you have questions about anything, shoot me an email and let's get you on this. But anyway, he said it was the first thing he learned that was a major impactful for him to become a World Cup trading champion was an ABCD price pattern. Okay. We call this a pivot and a retag, and we got lots and lots of good stuff here. Okay. So I mentioned that to mention this. The price is supposed to go down, up, down, up, down, 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 down. It's supposed to go up, down, and it doesn't. It goes up. Okay, thank you. That's the first thing we're looking for. That is our Batman pattern. We've used order flow, strength to get into that, and it's a great system. We are not leaving that. We are adding this because we get this more at what I'm going to call a true major market turn. Again, you can decide if you would agree with that definition or not. But here, this is Friday the 14th, I think. I think today, yeah, 15th. This is Friday, the November the 14th, Stock Index Trading Room. And about 3 or 4 minutes into the trading, the market's, selling off quickly. But then we get a situation where we go green bar, red bar, green bar, and we're sliding over onto a green background. Green background is triggered with the new coding that I mentioned a minute ago with smart momentum trading in the future, telling us, hey, okay, I'm going to drag you up, pull you up. And there we go. Now I'm going to talk about this for a second. And this is, please do yourself a favor and review on our YouTube channel the science behind market expansion, and you'll find out why this chunk and this chunk That's where the majority of profit is made by day trading accounts. And here's the reason. In this congestion pattern, you have large account traders that are banking on it to go down. You have large account traders that are banking it to go up. I've had hundreds of people come to the room and say they spend most of their time trading in this. And I wish they wouldn't, but you know, when the market goes choppy, it's like, let's try to guess what's going on. Okay. We're not going to do that. We already know there's a huge, huge probability it's going to release up. We have this situation where the innovators are building positions. Well, guess what happens when the sellers lose? They stop selling, y'all. The winners add or the losers join them. Anyway, we get the explosion, science behind market expansion here, here, here. Okay. And we've traded this for 6 or 8 months or longer in our room, but this is the mainstay of what we're doing. Okay. So you can trade this as saying, okay, I'm looking for this and I'm going to trade continuation bars, failed reversal bars on a green background with smart momentum, and you'll be really, really happy. Okay, so there's going to be several, 4 or 5 concepts to work from this. Today I'm sharing the most simple look in the most simple pattern. So that way, if you decide to come in and join us Monday, you can start trading from the word go. Okay, so green, red, green, the market's coming down, down. It's supposed to continue down. The sellers are banking on getting it below this and coming down in here. Sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, A, B, C, D. This is supposed to go further down and it doesn't. Smart momentum is telling us it's going up. The last factor in making this what it is looking at this red reversal bar. We look at this red reversal bar. It is the weakest selling bar on the chart right here. Smart momentum, you'll notice red bar, red dot, green bar, green dot, red bar, red dot, green bar, green dot, red bar, red dot. Oh yeah. Red bar, red. Oh, wait a minute. We don't have a red dot. So smart momentum has, which reads lots and lots and lots of good stuff. Smart momentum is saying that's the weakest selling bar on the chart. That's the weakest selling bar on the chart. And away we go. Major turn, yeah. Whether you want to start to chunk trade this there, right, above this, small move there, small move there. Or you say, hey, I'm going to get in one and whatever you want to do with it. Different strokes for different folks. That's what makes our room so popular is we don't tell you you have to do something, right? You get to decide what does this mean to you? What does trading mean to you? And how are you going to apply it? Let's see. I'm going to scroll. We've got 2 or 3 more on. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Green, red, green. Weak, 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 weak selling bar. Weak selling bar. Major market reversal? I would say yes. 20, 25 handles. You may or may not. I keep looking at this saying, oh, go a little quicker, but it did, right? It did. And I'm not going to put that in. That doesn't qualify. There's enough people out there that are putting stuff in. I'll talk about this for a second. That really, yeah, it's close enough. There's plenty of that. Y'all don't need that. Y'all need I don't know what you need. But what we're going to do is we're going to say, hey, we use a 15 tick stop in our teaching. Some of our elite members use more and have a much higher win rate, right? Drawdowns a little more. But, it's a trade-off. I use a smaller stop. I get stopped out more. But this is a 15 tick stop that got stopped out. This went 15 ticks and then it reversed. So I could fudge that and say, oh, we're going to use 16. I'll show you what that looks like in a minute, but I'm not going to do that to you. Y'all deserve better than that. Okay. That's what our room's about. Next week, we're gonna show you this entry and this entry. We're always gonna work on getting this chunk trade, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, breakout. Don't, that word breakout just messes people up. So be careful with that. Let's see if we've got, I think we've got more. I've got a lot of data on this, so it scrolls. Yeah, here we go. A sell. We go red, green, red, no dot. No dot here, right? Weakest sell, the weakest buy bar on the chart. Weakest buy bar on the chart. Major market turn? I think yes. 25 or so handles. And again, this is the way a turn looks. Stock index trading room, science behind market expansion. We love these chunk moves right here, right? Because this has been resolved for the most part. The smart buyers have quit and the sellers are adding, and away we go. And we'll never leave that. Never ever leave that. Next week, a pivot retag, which this is a turn or a pivot retag. Weak, no dot. Weak, weak, weak buying bar. Weak buying bar. Really nice continuation moves. I think we've got one more that didn't work well, and I want to be sure. Yeah, I want to be sure to get all of the signals in to be fair in disclosure to yeah, y'all deserve that. So green, red, green, weak sell bar, up, 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 up. No, and we're getting into settle. We're getting into end of the day, end of the week on Friday. I don't know if that had anything to do with this or not. I'm just saying here's one. It went up 5 or 6 handles, but didn't work. Wasn't a major turning point. Major top or bottom. Pretty much everything else we got was a major, and I think you'll agree with that. And you know, we could go for days and weeks and months. I've been watching this with Rob's help for quite a while, and I'm going to get back to our title page here. We're going to pull a recap up right quick. I did a week. I've actually got more. If you do all of the potential pivot retag, Batman's, whatever, yeah, it trades a lot, right? I mean, that's a lot in a week. Does well. I'm showing you this one because it's real easy. It's the best, it's the easiest place, I would say the best. You may disagree. It's the easiest place to start for people. And again, our members, this is Monday when we take our first trade in a room with this system. It will be the first trade they've seen. So the first thing I want to show you is 15 initial stop loss. I showed you we had that one that went 15 ticks, right? And then I'm not going to do that to you. That's just cruel. I will point this out. Um, 2 handles and 3 handles had the same win percentage for the week. And I would say over a long period of time, this is going to be pretty close. We're going to use 15 tick stop and get 3 to 4 handles majority of the time, right? 85% for 5 handles. 15 tick stop, no management. We're not doing anything to this other than if somebody got in it and let it do its thing, this would be the results they get. Okay. Now I want to share this and then we're done. Probably for the past, 14, 15 months, our focus in the room, my focus has been working on this number. And I'm going to tell you why. Most of our members, the people listening to this, most of our members are trading or trying to trade prop firm money, and I think it's if you know how to do it, I think it's amazing. But here's what people that struggle with this do. I had somebody tell me one time, I've got $100,000 prop firm account. I can trade 20 or 25, or I forget the number. And I go, that's crazy. That's so good. And then, hour and a half later, oh, I got stopped out. What's your stop out? $3,500, 3.5% of the account stops it out, not for the day, which would be a good rule, forever, right? So in our zeal to make this number huge, we sacrifice this number and we keep blowing accounts and blowing tests. Please stop doing that. If it's not here, if it's not with us, find somebody that understands this number and why it is such a killer for the average trader today. Get this number under control. Do occasionally we sacrifice a little here to stay in the game, to trade day after day after day after day after day after day after day. You get it? Yes, we do. Or we could just at all costs try to make these numbers bigger and blow this up. But if I'm trading at 2%, 3% total stop out, close the account forever drawdown, man, that got to be careful. And I know you know that. I don't know if anybody's ever just said, hey, look, here's the reality of what we're trying to do in today's market is, this number cannot get very high or we're done. Okay. So if it's not here, go somewhere that understands this principle. And we'll help you get this under control so that you can trade day after 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 day. And you might not need $10,000 a day to feel significant. You might could just continue to work and work and work and build success as you trade. So anyway, that's the picture. And here's the important number for prop firm traders is the drawdown. So no dot Batman taking advantage of smart momentum, trading into the future against the weakest sell bar on the chart, and getting involved in major turns or letting this be resolved, chunk trade, however you want to handle it. It's a major, major advantage for the people that have the tools, are aware of this, and aware how markets expand, okay? So, Rob Mitchell, World Cup trading champion, did all of this stuff. We've got members that have added to this down through the years, lots of great trading members that help anybody with an open mind that come to the room. So if you need to get in touch, Gmail, secondxtradingroom@gmail.com. You want to come and join us, start Monday with us. There's the web address. There's a nice little discount code coupon at the end of it's 6 or 7 minutes. So do yourself a favor if you think you want to take advantage of stuff like this. Come and join you. We would love to have you. So we're just going to wish you the very best in all your trading. Happy trading. If we can help in any way whatsoever, please let us know.